The President, in his capacity as the Minister of Finance, had informed Cabinet last week that the disturbance, availability and transport allowance, or DAT in short, provided to doctors will be increased by 35,000 rupees. In response to this decision, other trade unions aligned with the health sector point out that it is unfair for this hike to be afforded to doctors alone. The Joint Council for Professionals of Supplementary Medicine, which comprises 52 health trade unions, elaborated further on this matter during a media briefing held today.
We have been compelled to launch another strike tomorrow at 6:30 am. The government and the Ministry of Health must be held accountable for all the trade union actions and the overall downfall of the health sector. All factions in the health sector are facing issues. Therefore, economic justice should not only be provided for doctors. This is no way a demand which is aimed at creating a rift between professionals or individuals in different grades.
The Government Medical Officers Association, or the GMOA, have this to say regarding the trade union action scheduled for tomorrow.
Our constant initiatives at the GMOA in the recent past were aimed at making the government realize that economic justice must be served at least to an acceptable extent to ensure that the health sector functions smoothly. We do not believe the government made this decision willingly. This does not resolve the issue completely either. The collective demand was to provide a 20,000 rupee hike across the state sector. The government has paid attention to it, which is why a 10,000 rupee salary hike was provided.
Certain health trade unions have decided to refrain from launching any action tomorrow, opting to allow the government more time to resolve their issues. Venerable Muruthettuwe Anandathera, the chairman of the Public Service United Nurses Union, says that officials will be granted an extra day tomorrow to address their demands. The All Ceylon Nurses Union had this to say.
As the
Ceylon Nurses Union, we will be forced to fight back to win our demands. We still have not decided to launch a strike. We have directed the government's attention towards addressing our issues and to allow us to attend discussions. But if they are being ignored continuously,
Meanwhile, the Government Nursing Officers Union, which is led by the President's Director General for Trade Unions, Saman Ratnapriya, says that he is gearing up to join the trade union action.
We need to speak as a trade union about our demands. Even on this matter, we believe we must intervene as a trade union and not him alone. He can express his opinions, but we will enter it collectively as the Government Nursing Officers Union.
Minister of Health Ramesh Patrana says he intends to discuss this matter with the Acting Minister of Finance, Shehan Semasingha.
මුදල් අමාත්‍යාංශය මගින් වෛද්‍යවරුන්ගේ බැක් දීමනාවට විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ආචාර්යවරුන්ට සිරවිසිකාග දීමනාව වැඩි කිරීම සිදු කරේ.
The Ministry of Finance made the decision to increase allowances for doctors and university lecturers, taking into account this exodus of these professionals. Once the decision was made, several other health trade unions have also made requests. At present, we are engaging in talks with factions representing supplementary medical services. Other trade unions will also be consulted in the coming days. We have also requested State Minister of Finance Shehan Semasingha to advise us on the financial aspect of things. Our plan is to discuss this with trade unions and resolve it over the next 2 days. It's sorrowful when the patients bear the brunt of these strikes. Requests have been made from doctors and other staff to ensure that patients are not burdened.
සේවයේ යෙදෙන වෛද්‍යවරුන් සහ අනෙකුත් කාර්ය මණ්ඩල සමග ලොනු පරිමයෙන් ජනතාවට නපාසරන් මගහරවෙන් කටයුතු කරන්න කියලා ඉල්ලීම් කළා.
Acting Minister of Finance Shehan Semasingha says the Health Minister's request will be discussed over the next few days, but trade unions have not requested discussion on the matter.